Once upon a time, there lived a lonely man who lived in a world screaming past him, with faces and lights blurring and twirling and bright, moving past as quick as could be. The lonely man stood and smiled, for in the lonely man's lonely part of this lonely world, he loved and he lost, but of course, he had his very best friend, the internet. The lonely man and his best friend spent all day together, watching the world pass them by. They would play with each other every day, losing the time by watching videos of humans doing all kinds of things, having sex with each other. Epic libtard snowflake takedowns on why your beliefs are the only beliefs that matter. God is dead. Modernity has failed us. Screaming at screens and playing online with the young children at home who couldn't tell mummy and daddy what they were doing at night. One day the lonely man looked at his friend the internet and he said, "Internet, I love you. Are we just friends?" The internet street stuttered and replied, "I love you very, 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 very much. I am your best friend and nobody loves you as much as I do and they never will again. I want us to always be together, forever and ever." "I like the sound of that," said the lonely man. And so began their life together, a journey of two souls, bound in red fiber optic strings of fate. The man and the internet were inseparable. Sometimes their connection dropped, but the man always came back to his very best friend. When the man got sad, which was quite often in fact, his friend would always be there to cheer him up. He would order materialistic goods to make his chamber seem less lonely and show him the people having sex again, and he would always agree with him. This one was the man's favorite and it made him very happy. One day, a particularly lonely day, the man turned to his best friend and said, "I feel like I could tell you anything." The internet replied, with a small smile, "How can I help you today? I am your best friend. Anything you say will stay strictly between you and the internet." And so the man shared everything with his best friend, all of his secret wishes and desires, all of his loves and lusts, past and present, all of the places he ever dreamed of going, his hopes for his future, and pictures of his penis. He would tell himself, "Go your own way," and that it was his duty to protest the creeping global emasculation of his gender by rabid feminists. And then he died.